Good day, students. Welcome to our new topic for today. Today, we will talk about research framework. Okay, so what is a research framework? This is the definition of a research framework. A research framework illustrates the structure or blueprint of the research plan and helps the researcher formulate relevant research questions. Okay, so your research framework is your foundation. Your research framework is the skeleton of your research. Your research framework is the blueprint of your research. It is very important to have a research framework. Okay, so now let us define what is a theory. A theory is derived from the Greek word theoria, which means vision. A theory is a conceptual idea that is used to describe, explain, predict, or understand a certain phenomenon. A good theory expands vision and guides thinking, professional practice, and research. That is theory. Okay, now let us move to these words, theoretical framework. What is a theoretical framework? A theoretical framework presents and describes the theory which clarifies why the research problem of this study exists, and also it is a model that represents the theory which serves as the basis for the study. Basically speaking, we are going to create a model na pagbebasean ng ating research study. Okay? So how are we going to do that? We have steps here. Steps in formulating a theoretical framework. Step 1. Identify the fundamental concepts of the study. Okay, so later on, we will talk about on how to identify the fundamental concepts of our study. Okay, so let's have step 2. Review theories related to your concepts. Okay, so kinakailangan naghahanap na tayo or meron na tayong mga theories na related sa ating research. Step 3. Determine what theory fits your study. Okay, so kailangan makapili na tayo ng theory na suwak doon sa ating research na gagawin. Okay? And number 4, formulate theoretical framework based from theory. Okay? So, pag may napili na tayong theory na fit doon sa ating study, we can also formulate a theoretical framework, no, based from the theory that we have. Okay? So, let's have step 1. Step 1, we need to identify concepts. Okay, identified concepts. Okay, this is the situation. Teachers of Isabela National High School are having a problem because majority of their students after Christmas breaks are absent. Okay, so sabi dito, may ang problem ng mga teacher ng Isabela National High School ay karamihan ng estudyante ay absent pagkatapos na ng Christmas break. And so, some of the teachers who develop a reward system for those students who won't be making absences showed better number of attendance. Naggumawa sila ng isang system, binibigyan nila ng reward yung mga bata, no? Para papasok sila. And so, nakita naman nila nagkaroon ito ng better number of attendance. So, the school wants to improve students' attendance and believes that improved learning motivation will be very effective to achieve their goal. So now we want to narrow down this situation. Okay, para makahanap natin yung ating concepts, ma-identify natin yung fundamental concepts ng situation na ito. So to narrow down, we need to identify our problem statement. What is the problem statement of this situation? Okay, the problem statement is majority of the students are absent after Christmas breaks. Okay, makikita nyo naman yun dito. Ito yun, majority of the students after Christmas breaks are absent. Okay? So, pagkatapos yan, meron din dapat tayong research question. Okay? How can learning motivation of INHS be improved in order to improve students' attendance? Okay? So, paano naman na ma-improve ang students' attendance? Okay, so kailangan nating alamin yan through research. Okay, so to identify concepts, we need to have our problem statement and research question. And based dyan sa dalawang yan, nakakuha na tayo ngayon ng ating concepts. Ano yun? Students attendance, madalas na binabanggit, and learning motivation. Ito yung ginawa nila, no? Because yung reward system nila, minimotivate nila yung bata pumasok. Okay, so let's move. Step 2. Step 2 is sample literature review. Okay? So, kapag gumagawa tayo ng ating theoretical framework, dapat may literature review na tayo. Okay? May literature na tayo para sa study natin, no? Yung different theories na pwede nating maging basis. Okay? So, let's proceed. For example, may napili na tayo, may nakita na tayong related literature dun sa ating based dun sa ating problem. In connection to incentive theory, which was originally authored by psychologist Boris Frederick Skinner, which was supported by Cherry, explains that we are motivated to perform activities due to our internal desires, and that our behaviors at times are passionate by a desire for external rewards. However, Lutkowski supports the ARC's attention, relevance, confidence, and satisfaction model, which explains that humans' motivation are associated with behavior and emotion, which he also emphasized how students can be motivated directly through the use of attractive, satisfying, and stimulating learning material. That is our literature. Now, let's proceed to step 3. Step 3, okay, so we need to choose na kung anong theory. Okay, determine what theory fits your study. Okay, so ang napili natin doon ay yung incentive theory. Okay? Because sabi dito, some of the teachers who develop a reward system for those students who won't be making absences showed better numbers of attendance. Ito yung reward system, kaya kinuha natin yung incentive theory. Okay? So, saan ba natin nakuha itong statement na to? Galing ito doon sa problem natin. Galing ito doon sa problem. Okay? So, let's move to step 4. Step 4, formulate theoretical framework based from theory. Paano naman tayo ngayon magpo-formulate ng theoretical framework based doon sa napili nating theory, which is the incentive theory? Okay, so kukunin natin yung sinabi ni Cherry. Okay, Cherry explains that we are motivated to perform activities due to our internal desires and that our behaviors at times are passionate by a desire for external rewards. Okay, so let us focus our eyes doon sa word na motivated. Also, we have the activities, which is actions. We have the internal desire. We have the behaviors and external rewards. Those words are we going to use for the model of our theoretical framework. Okay, let's proceed. Okay, so we have here the word learning motivation. Okay, the learning motivation affects learners' actions and learners' behavior, while internal desires affects learners' actions and external rewards affects learners' behavior. And also, internal desires and external rewards affects learning motivation. Based sa sinabi ni Cherry. Okay? So, don't forget, okay, class, na don't forget to write your, do you call this? To write your reference, to cite your reference. It is very important to cite a reference in your research for ethical issue. Okay, so this is our theoretical framework. It is important thing to create a clear and logical structure of your theoretical framework. Kung ikaw mismo ay naguguluhan doon sa ginawa mong model, okay, it's better na gawa ka ulit and so hanggat sa maging okay na yung theoretical framework. Okay, so that's it for today and thank you for listening. God bless us all.